just want to read to you The Journey of the Heart, Reflection on Life's Wave by Gerhard E. Frost. Journeying. Journeying begins with living. We leave the womb for this larger world and call it birth. We leave the home of our childhood and call it growing up. We pass through the middle years and enter old age. We leave the earthly home and call it death. Always there is a pain in living, the pain of living and a being left. But there is also joy, for without living there can be no arriving. We welcome the first cry of a baby, not because we like to hear a baby cry, but because each cry signals a successful transplant natal to the postnatal environment. As journeying people, we sometimes are driven by changing circumstances and other times are drawn by our own yearnings. There are journeys of the feet, the geographical journeys in which we must leave the familiar for the unfamiliar. Most painful among them is leaving one home to build a new. There are journeys of the mind. They are often threatening. Great courage is required when I am asked to let go of all prejudices or faulty judgment. To change my patterns of thinking and responding is difficult. They seem to be a part of my very bone marrow and bloodstream. Then, there are journeys of the heart. These are concerned with my loves and loyalties. Only God can free me to forsake the trivial and devote myself to the best. Only God can draw me into a deepening relationships and a greater commitment to God's dream for me. I think now of moments when I have faced helplessness or times when I have been forced to reconsider a course of action in which I have invested my very self. Such occasions are the essence of the inward journey. They tell us that the time has come to change before we reach the point of no return, to take a new look at what God wants us to become. Life's journeys are challenged all the way. They must have their winning moments to make terms with moving on. We first have leave behind some cherished baggage. Then we can continue our journey as God has intended. The person God wants each of us to be is our permanent business. Our hearts keep telling us this, yet we are prone to weed every garden but our own, neglecting to keep house in our own inner chambers. Do we cling too long to a person or an experience or a place or a dream? We may make ourselves too dependent on loved ones, refusing to let them have lives of their own. We may refuse to live in any place but where we are. By refusing to adjust or adapt, we may be committing gradual suicide or causing untold damage to those we love. For me and for you, the journey from sunrise to sunrise means letting God's Spirit heighten our aspirations and hopes, broaden our sympathies and understandings, and widen the horizon of our thought and activity. It is to let the Spirit make us more truly what God knows we can be. This portion from This Land of Living, chapter time, and deep in December. God bless you. Thanks for watching.